All right, y'all. It's your girl Shay Baby. We're here at the Fling, Chicago Spring Fling. I think they can see me. I think they would be good. Chicago Spring Fling. Hey, y'all. Hey, IG world, YouTube world, Facebook world. We are here. We're trying to make sure we be having technical issues sometimes. No fault of us. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to make sure that everything is good so we can go live, because when I start talking to this young lady right here, I need y'all to hear everything that she has to say. I'm talking about everything. Everything. We don't want to miss nothing. So IG, hey y'all, hey, I am with Kit Rosha. One half of Kit Rosha, Donna. Hi. And we're about to go live right now on YouTube. So IG world, meet us over at the YouTube world. And, that's where we're going to be. All right. So we can end this now and we'll see y'all over at YouTube.
Just trying to make sure everything's good, because we don't see anything on YouTube or Facebook yet. But it sounds like you're about to get onto YouTube, right?
No, it's supposed to be streaming. Okay. Brown Book series. No, we're done with Facebook. Everything, just YouTube.
Okay.
All right. These my nieces and nephews is wonderful. I love them. They are cute, aren't they? Aren't they cute? Why, thank you. I love it.
Rita and I always have technical issues, which is hilarious because she's a computer scientist. Literally. And the tech is always like, no, not you.
I love it. We're live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're good. We're live. It looks like I'm stuck, though. It's like, am I stuck? Okay, yeah, we are live. Hey, y'all, hey, YouTube, if you guys can hear us, let me see you in the chat. Hey, JB, hey, she said we are here. Hey, Miss JB, get me together, girl. Yes, get me together. If everybody can hear me, that's what's up. I'm thinking we are good to go. I'm going to cut my little phone off, so, everybody won't be, they don't know about to call me. Miss JB, all right. Miss JB said, girl, we here, honey. Get to talking, girl. We are here. All right, we are live in YouTube world. Hey, YouTube fans, Brown Book series, what's up? All my BBS crew? Y'all call your friends, holler them real quick, let them know that the Brown Book series is on. We are broadcasting live from the Chicago Spring Fling down here at the Chicago Grand, courtesy of the Spring Fling, the North Romance section. I just been saying Chicago Spring Fling. I got to get their real names together, because I'm just telling you.
Chicago North Romance Writers.
You better go. Chicago North Romance Writers. Now, my first guest early in this morning. We was partying until late last night.
I went to bed like an 84-year-old.
She did not. She was up with me, y'all. But if that's the story she want to tell, we'll let her tell this story. Did you say you're good?
Good.
She was good. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Brown Book series stage, broadcasting live, Miss Donna Heron, aka Kit Rosha. Hey, Donna.
Approximately 50%, yeah.
50% of Kit Rosha. That is cool. Now, Donna, first of all, it's such an honor to meet you, because it is.
You're so sweet. I love you.
Thank you. I love you.
And I love your eyelashes.
Thank you, girl. I tried to. Thank you, Boog. I love you. When you walked into the mixer last night, I was like, oh, look at Donna. She's sexy. She sashay her ass up in here. I love it.
Yes, my awkward sachet.
No, but you did it. It was a good sachet, girl. If it wasn't, I would have been like, Donna, girl, let me show you how to do this thing.
Yeah.
But it was good. So, Donna, let's get right into this, girl, because you're going to be on panels and everything all this week, honey, because you're a superstar, honey. They ready for you, baby.
I've got my cough drops ready.
Mine, I'm upstairs. I got to get mine together, too. Yeah. I'm going to send, I got assistants and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you brought help.
Yeah, got to have some help. It's a lot with me. So, we're here at the Chicago Spring Fling 2022. And Kit Rosha. First of all, how did you and Bree come up with the name?
Basically, it was not our first pen name.
It wasn't. It was Moira
Rogers,
Yes.
was our first pen name. And basically, it's middle names that sometimes belong to us and sometimes belong to other people. So that's basically the same thing with the Kit Rosha. The Rosha thing was just sort of, I kind of wanted something that sounded kind of like Rogers. And I had just figured out like that there was this Portuguese heritage like in my, recent past. And so I was kind of like exploring that a little bit. So nobody can spell it, so it was a terrible move.
Listen, no one,
but I love the name still.
No one can spell it or announce it, because in the beginning, because I read your books, but it wasn't like I had to really say your name like that.
Right.
Kid Roach. And I think in the beginning, because of the CHA, the cha,
right.
I was saying Rocha, and I was like,
and that's fine. I mean, there are people with the name who do pronounce it that way. It's it's fine.
I get it.
It's either or.
It's either or. Now, why did you guys change your name from the Moira Rogers?
Because when we were writing as Moira Rogers and publishing as Moira Rogers, we were doing paranormal romance.
Okay.
Was like the big overriding thing that we had done.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we were switching it up, we were going to do, our idea was we were going to do, okay, so there's an apocalypse. We're going to do this like near dystopian thing, and there's just going to be fucking everywhere.
I loved it.
So we need a new pen name. So yeah, it was just kind of like this experiment that went wild, and we were just gonna do it for funsies, just a little kind of break from our contracts and everything with the other pen name, and then we were like, this is awesome.
It is awesome. I'm telling you, I was like, when I read y'all book, it's like a mixture of The Walking Dead, the Likings. I love the Likings series, with a little bit of All My Children.
Oh yeah. There's some soap. There's some soapy goodness.
Yeah,
I grew up on like Days of Our Lives in Santa Barbara. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, and I was like, I said, but then they got of course there's a whole lot of sex, and I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just be like, yo, if she just fuck a werewolf right now, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna be in heaven. And then here I go, here kid. I love it. So what made you guys go into that? Well, first of all, what made you decide to become a duo? Because you guys are like writing these, individually. So what makes you decide, we're going to come together and this is what we're going to do?
We've actually never written separately.
Really?
Like, we've never published anything separately. We don't have, separate careers. We don't do that.
But, your writing style, though, it's like, it's like one person. So I was like, yo, I bet that by themselves, they're just, awesome.
No, we only write together. We've been doing that since our fanfic days.
Girl, how you find somebody got just as fucked up mind as you?
I don't know. I just did. We met. It was literally over 20 years ago now. Writing fan fiction.
I love it.
And this is the story.
Tell us the story, girl. Let me get my tea together.
I had written a fan fiction.
Okay.
And it was in first person present point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody flamed me for it. Like,
What
they
flamed
said, basically just said that it was, horrible. Like, what is up with that format? Like, what are you doing? That's not how it's done. Which is hilarious because if anybody reads fanfic or is familiar with it, first-person present is incredibly popular right now as, a point of view in a format. So Bree basically was like, you shut up, that thing was great. And that is how we met. That's how we met. And then we started reading each other's work and then helping each other plot and everything. And it just so happened that when she was 21 or so, Bree was living in California working a tech job. She had downsized from her tech job. And, the Bay Area is super freaking expensive.
Oh, you guys in California.
Oh, she was at the time.
Okay.
I was living in Alabama.
Okay.
And so she wound up actually...
Especially Mobile is my thing.
I used to live in Mobile when
Girl,
I was a kid.
Mardi Gras and Mobile is everything, Jesus.
Everybody thinks that it only happens in New Orleans, but man, Mobile gets up to some shit.
Girl, I done been drunk on plenty of porches in Mobile.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you were in Mobile, she in California.
I was living outside of Birmingham at the time.
Look, I put you in Mobile. I'm sorry. You're Alabama.
it's all the same states.
Right.
So she ended up moving to Alabama to move in with my family.
Oh.
And my parents were like, sure, okay, whatever. And her parents were like, wait, what? They were like, no, please. They're going to murder you. What are you doing? You can't do that. You're going to wind up in a hefty bag. What are you doing?
I love
So she didn't even tell them until we were halfway to Alabama. We took a Greyhound bus. It took 3 days. It was horrible.
God.
We couldn't sleep because there were weirdos everywhere. And she calls her parents from a rest stop in like Texas. Tells them she's moving.
You know what? I cannot. I just won't do it. I can't.
It's true. I mean, you know, I have a 17-year-old now.
Okay.
And if he, in a few
You
years...
have a 17-year-old?
Yeah, I have a 17-year-old.
God.
I'll be 46 in October.
Girl, you look good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's, you know, I try to live right. So... But, yeah, I have a 17-year-old, so... If he did something like this in like a few years, I'd be like, okay, you're gonna wind up in a hefty bag, you know.
Well, but would you though? Because you know you're you know
It
because
worked
you
out
went
for
through
Bree.
it though. So would
It
you
worked
really
out
do
for
it?
Bree. I don't know. I think I'd still be worried because I think that it's, you know,
It's your kid, so of course.
yeah, just because it worked out for Bree, but
Well, yeah, and then we live in different times too.
right,
Yeah,
right.
and yeah, let's just be honest. The little children that came in up on us, we're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little different. I get that. So we're here in the Chicago Spring Fling. So what is your involvement with the conference?
I am one of the keynote speakers.
Girl, she's a keynote speaker,
it's,
y'all, honey.
It's
She
me
is
and Vanessa Riley. Vanessa Riley she's so fabulous.
She is.
She's such a great speaker.
Yeah.
She's doing the keynote speech Friday night before the gala, and I'm doing the Saturday keynote speech. So I'm a little worried about following that act, but I told her, I'm like, you know, I hope that your speech sucks. And she was like, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Like, yeah.
Sorry, it doesn't.
That is
Good.
absolutely crazy. So, like, keynote speaking at a conference, like, what do you talk about?
I have no idea.
This
is
your
the
first
first time
time?
I've done it. I have no idea what to talk about. I mean,
Did Vanessa give us, like, pointers? I mean, did she say what we supposed to be talking about?
I am familiar. I mean, obviously, I've seen
Right.
lots of keynote speeches.
I
and,
haven't. I'm for real, like, romance things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I was going to look it up, but I forgot, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, they usually do, like, at least one, at, like, the regional conferences. Like, the last one that I went to was in, like, 2018. It was in Atlanta. And, Miss Beverly Jenkins actually did the keynote speech there.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
Her keynotes.
Yeah.
What did she say?
She just basically got up and she talked about like her life and romance, and it was basically like, I don't even remember it feeling like a speech. It just felt like she was talking and just laying out truth, and it was like just went in my head, and then I was like, wait, what? That was a speech and now it's over? I don't.
Oh my God!
It's
when she talks, it's like intriguing to make you be like,
oh yeah,
you just want to hear her talk all day.
Yeah.
And I hear that either is she the reason that you guys got published, or what's the thing with you and with your experience with Miss Bev?
Yeah.
And that's Bev Jenkins for anybody who knows, but everybody knows Auntie Bev.
Miss Beverly Jenkins.
Yeah.
A legend.
A legend.
A legend.
Legend, yes.
When Bree and I were thinking, because we'd been self-publishing, like the entire
Right.
like Beyond series and the attendant books and everything, we had been self-publishing those.
Right.
And so when we started thinking maybe we wanted to potentially sell a project to New York, we were like, okay, well, you need an agent for that. You can't just walk up to, HarperCollins and be like, hey, publish my book,
Right.
So, we were like researching agents. And so we were like, Miss Bev really loves her agent. So we're going to like, see,
Right.
like, what do you love about your agent and all that stuff. So Bree texted Miss Bev and asked her, like, what's great about your agent? We know you love Nancy. What's great about her? So Miss Bev immediately is like, oh, you're interested? Okay, I'll text Nancy real quick. And so she just went and like texted her agent. And it just so happened that one of the associate agents who worked with Miss Bev's agent, Nancy Yost, Sarah Younger, was like familiar with our work.
Right.
And so she called dibs. She was like, oh, I want to talk to them. I want to do this.
That's what's up.
So that's what happened, is that she texted back and she was like, yeah, Sarah's interested. So she wants to. So that was like on a Thursday or something. And like the next day we did a Skype call with Sarah. And then we had an agent.
That's what's up. That's like a guardian angel for real.
Fairy godmother is absolutely what we were,
Yeah, fairy godmother. Yeah. That's what's up. I love it.
It was great.
So do you think that you would ever write in another genre?
Actually, and I'm... Bree. Just don't listen.
Don't listen, Bree.
Bree and I actually... We have like a fantasy proposal, like a polyam fantasy proposal that's out there right now, kind of like floating around in the ether. Publishing is a little bit slow at the moment, everybody's got a lot going on and everybody's really busy. Yeah. So it's out there. And then we just put together a thriller proposal, like an erotic thriller proposal.
Yo, you spilling all the tea. Brie gonna whoop your ass when you get back home. An erotic proposal.
She's gonna try, but I can take her on Scrappy.
Okay. Sorry, Brie, and I can't help, boo.
No.
I can get y'all some water when y'all finish fighting, but that's all I can do.
You have to hold my earrings.
I can be like, y'all stop.
Quit
it. This is not the way. Let's all get along. Don't do that. Erotic, I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I would absolutely think about writing in different. I love different genres. My absolute dream book that I'm never gonna write, because it doesn't have a classification. Like when we talk about historical romances, we think way back.
Right.
And I want to write a book about a returning soldier from Vietnam falling in love with an anti-war activist who happened to be his dead best friend's sister. I want to write it.
I want to hear about it. I want to read it.
But, how would you sell it? Because,
I know how you would sell it.
It would be like Shay said.
I got you. No, first we're going to call Aunt Bev. We're going to call Miss Bev. We're going to call her first. And she's going to hook us up she's going to get us a deal. And if she ever wanted to be in a literary agent, oh my god, oh my god, it would.
I don't think she wants to though.
No, I know she don't
write
want
her
to.
Beautiful books.
Yes, I know that. But if she ever just had that, fuck it, I'm just gonna be a literary agent for 1 year. She would have the most clients ever.
Oh yeah, clamoring, just people submitting to her all the time.
You'd be like, I got first dibs though. You say you book first.
Well, she and Sarah would have to duke that out, I guess. I don't know.
I'll just watch that too. Y'all stop.
Stop, please, no.
Let's stop. This has been awesome. So we're gonna get ready and wind down, because we know you gotta, get into do your thing and all this good stuff. And I just thank you for just stopping by and just hollering at me, and I appreciate that. But we have 2 questions that we have to ask before we go. Only two.
Just 2?
Just 2 for right now.
Okay, make them good ones.
Okay, real quick. And being a novelist, what did you learn a little too late? That was good, wasn't it?
Conflict resolution. Not necessarily just from being a novelist, but being a co-writer, being someone who, works with someone else. Brie and I are practically sisters.
Right.
So, people are always like, do you fight? Do you argue? It's yes, of course we do, but it's never one of those things where we have to worry about it ending in never speaking again.
Exactly.
We're going to resolve it, but I wish that I had learned, now I'm 45, I have 2 kids, I've been married for 20 something years. It's you've got to be able to resolve conflicts, just being in those roles. And I really wish that I had learned how to do that earlier. I think that there's just a lot of crap that I would not have put Bree through if I had been able to do that a little more courteously and a little more kindly, through the years. So
you was a bitch, huh?
Yeah, absolute terror.
I love love it.
I guess see you next Tuesday.
Okay, and our last question here. If you were writing a book about your life, what would the title be?
Nobody knows what's happening here.
That needs to be everybody's title.
Brian actually did a podcast for a little while. We only did like a couple episodes because we were like, editing this stuff sucks. But it was literally just us talking about things, and we would just talk about whatever, and we didn't have a theme, and it was like nobody knows what's happening here, nobody knows what's going on, or something like that. So that would be the title of my life
Title
story.
of your life story. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're in the Chicago area, you have to come by and see Donna Harum, one of the the dynamic duo of Kit Rosha. She's going to be speaking. We don't know what the hell she's going to be talking about, but I will be in there, and I'm going to be live tweeting her speech.
Oh no!
Don't do it. I'm going to have Bree on the
Speech
live.
haven't written yet.
And just come by and see her. And if you just, go to Amazon, pick up everything that she has. I love the mercenary libraries. Librarians.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and check out everything that says Kit Rosha. Go pick them up. Go support them. Real quick, social media websites. Where can people contact you guys?
Our website is kitrocha.com.
Mm-hmm.
KITROCHA.com.
Okay.
We also are on like Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. Like, I guess it's Kit Rosha. I don't know. All the links are on the website. I'm not the tech person.
Go to the website. Jen.
Bree and I are on Twitter separately. She's on Twitter at mostly Bree.
Okay.
BREE, and I'm on Twitter at Totally Donna. So that's usually how we're there. We're not usually there in an official capacity.
Okay.
Because, it's hard to tweet memes in an official capacity.
That is true. I absolutely love it. Thank you again for stopping by. Enjoy yourself at the conference.
Absolutely.
And Raw is coming up in October. We're gonna try to get Donna and Bree at Raw so they can come and really, really fuck with y'all then, for real, for real. It's gonna be a mess. We have a paranormal. See, that's what I'm talking about, All right, y'all. We'll be right back with Jean Grable. So anybody you're interested in editing? Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yo, she had a live coaching going on last night. It was crazy.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
girl. It was crazy. So if you're interested in editing, you need a coach, anything like that, we'll be right back with Jean Grable.